Hey guys, and welcome to the Japanese Maple Fans channel. Like, subscribe. We're MrMaple.com, a family mail order business. We ship directly to your door, and we do over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples. Today, I'm gonna do a walkthrough, but I'm gonna give you a secret look. Not just any look of one of our greenhouses up top. We're down low to give you an insider's scoop and some future things to come on Mr. Maple. This house is gonna have some really cool rare plants and also some of the things that we love carrying here at Mr. Maple. So it's a mixture, a little different than some of the things we've been doing with the walkthroughs up top at the nursery. This is a down low insider's look at some amazing trees we're working on here at Mr. Maple. All right, guys, this greenhouse, you see all the different color tags. Typically in between sets, you'll see different color tags. So you see how many different varieties are in here. You see some larger sets here in the front. And as we're in the front, you know, some cool plants. We got Orion and Anarene coming up. Orion is a witch's broom right here. Dick Wolf, compact red, goes to yellow in the fall. Over here we got Anarene, which is a beautiful yellow variegated sport that happened on Summer Gold. Some purple tag Catalina Yatsubusa. That's a variegated Makawa Yatsubusa. That's just dense, compact, and has this unique green on green variegation. Yellow Cascade, some amazing plant that has just butter yellow color, Ryusin-like leaves, and a strong weeping habit. Here we got a pretty nice set of Shin Hakasa. Now Shin Hakasa is a Higashiyama style that has a more tightly layering compact structure, almost to the akin of Makawa Yatsubusa as it ages. It starts out a little more stretched, but it gets tighter and denser with age. It's kind of, if you look at the nodes between these, they're actually much tighter and denser than many of the other uprights. But we also get a bunch of cool sets coming here as well. Right here, these blue tags we're coming in here are Little Alex. Now, Little Alex is an underrated new witch's broom by Bob McCafferty with a shiny red leaf. It's real just like a sheen, glossy kind of look to it that's bright and vibrant in the spring. Just a bright red, then going to maroon. It's got one of the brighter spring colors of any of the witch's brooms that I've grown. And I think it's going to be a real awesome plant going forward. This is a plant we tracked down, which is pretty cool, that we'll have at some point. This is this orange tag here is Acer palmatum lazy leaf. Selection by Talon Buchholz that we never really got into the trade much. So I'm super cool to be able to get this tree and get it in production again. A tree that Talon introduced that's got a unique kind of like twist to the leaf, then, you know, it's not really in the trade anymore. Over here, these white tags, that's Little Red Ruby. That is a Makawa type that really has it's probably got the most flecking variegation in the leaf of any of the Makawa types that I've grown. And it's really impressed me how much flecking Little Red Ruby can get in there. And it's bright red in the spring, but Little Red Ruby is one of those Makawa types that we really haven't released much yet of, that we're working on getting some numbers on. Going down through here, this is a really cool rare plant with these pink tags. This is Acer palmatum Zoe, selection by Dick Wolf, that gets some, it's a Makawa type that has Mayday-like colors. I mean, that's really the best way to describe it. And it's Dick Vandermaat's selection of that tightly layering compact structure. Over here, as I'm trying to get this, there we go. Right here with the blue tags, that's Pseudosubuldianum Osiris, a rare Acer japonicum Pseudosubuldianum hybrid. And right behind it, the yellow tags, that's Makawa Yatsubusa. Makawa Yatsubusa is a selection by Carl Munn that has moonrise-like colors on a Makawa Yatsubusa. Not a selection by Carl Munn. Sorry about that. It's the selection that was used with Moonrise to create a hybrid, supposed hybrid between Makawa and Moonrise by Keith Johansson. And he put that name Munkawa because, you know, if you know Moonrise, the actual cultivar name is Mun001. The trademark name is Moonrise. But the cultivar name is Mun001, so Munkawa is a mixture of Carl Munn's name and Makawa Yatsubusa. Pretty cool plants. On the left over here, we've got some Higasiyama, an amazing reticulated style classic that I love. I used to be on my business card because it was, to me, it's one of the most striking reticulated styles in the trade today, with pinks and whites in early spring, sometimes called the popcorn maple because it can unfurl looking like popcorn. Over here, this larger set through here, the first small set that's pink is Marielle. Right beside of it, the larger set is Angel the Prince. Angel the Prince was found by Joel Johnson, and Angel put the name Angel the Prince on it. It's a seedling. Joel Johnson's is our manager at our Buckholtz farm in Oregon, and this has a upright form. It's in that Macawa-like structure, twisting leaf, kind of pink hues in the early spring. Really awesome plant to add to that Macawa garden is Angel the Prince. And we're going down through here, some just awesome, the blue tags over here on the right are Crimson Prince. And I can't talk about every plant as we're going through here. Right here is the yellow tags, is a selection, probably gonna get a different name, but it's Arctic Sunset. It's one of our Pseudosubuldianum weeping lace leaf Japanese maple selections here at MrMaple. You know, we put working names on them with cold names just so we'd recognize them, but we'll probably end up working and creating a better name for each of those plants in our cold series of Japanese maples. The orange tags we see right through here, these are a Lillian's Jewel. Now, this, as you can see here with these orange tags, these are some small pandemoniums. That's that variegated sport on Macawa Yetsubusa. And as you can see, we've already been grafting them. We've already been chopping them pretty heavy because these are the pandemoniums coming on. And you know, this is one we're working on. It's going to maybe a little bit longer than we hope to make this tree available. But we're working on getting this tree available. It's a variegated sport on Red Panda that gives you some of that like Benny Fushigi-like variegation on a Macawa type. So you get that red color you love with Red Panda, but it's variegated. Pretty unusual and different. Real slow growing. Nishiki Yamato coming up. That's a selection by Masayo Shiano that has bronze spring color and pine bark. So it is one of the more unique pine barks that has a different interest in the spring than just green. Arakawa, Nishikigawa, Ibo Nishiki, those are all greens in the spring. Nishiki Yamato gives you that bronze color in the early spring. Some blue tags here, Frozen Ice. That's another one of our weeping Pseudosubuldianum selections. And then right beside of it is a series that I've got coming out of the 7 dwarfs. These were 7 bonsai babies I had selected, and we gave them the names of the 7 dwarfs. Right here in the pink tags is a Sneezy, and behind it in the yellow tags are some of the Sleepy. So something pretty cool going on there. Over here with these red tags right through there, that's a Macawa type by one of our good friends, Aaron Dragseth, that he had some flecking in it, and he put the name Phantasm on it. And so we're just grafting that and evaluating, seeing how that grows on. Now, Ken Pie, for you crazy maple collectors, because that's what this video is talking about crazy maples. Ken Pie is a variegated sport that's almost like a dwarf that happened on as a witch's broom variegated sport on Osakazuki almost. And I say witch's broom, it's not really a witch's broom, but it's denser and more compact than Osakazuki itself, but it has this unique variegation to it of just like red with a more sickled leaf to it. A very unique selection that's unusual in the trade. Coming over here, guys, this is another Dick Vandermaat introduction called Finna. Finna, this thing is amazing. It's almost fairy hair-like. It's a selection by Dick Vandermaat in Holland, and it is, I guess you'd say his version of fairy hair. And over here with Olivia, with these pink tags, that's a dwarf version of Ukigumo that he introduced. So some amazing, cool Japanese maples there you've probably never heard of. As we're coming down through here, Yayoi Gasa coming on with some of those white tags. That's a Siboldianum that has one of the biggest leaves to it. So that's definitely something that's really awesome. We have a lot of trees in here that I didn't mention, lots of sets, but that gives you an insider's look here for the Japanese maple fans. If you're a fan of Japanese maples, check us out on mrmaple.com. We're a family mailer business. We ship directly to your door. We do over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples. You're going to want to check us out there. We're also on YouTube as the Mr. Maple Show, where we put out daily content all about Japanese maples and other cool rare plants, some cool conifers as well, if you like that type of thing. You want to check us out on the Mr. Maple Show. We work hard to bring you daily content. Here on the Japanese Maple Fans page, weekly content, where we just try to show you some cool walkthroughs of the greenhouses and sort of get you understanding some of the cool plants that are coming on at Mr. Maple. Thanks y'all for joining in. Take care, God bless, and have a great day.